This is the craziest cold email campaign that you have ever seen, responsible for booking 24 sales meetings and generating over $120,000 in just 42 days with a brand new offer. To create this, we followed 3 pillars that every successful campaign must follow in order to generate results like these. And to put things into context, one of our friends who owns an anti-aging and wellness program recently came to us because he struggled to kickstart his new business and he wasn't entirely sure how to market it or how to generate a steady flow of leads. Now, he had an incredible offer, he just didn't know who the right market was, the audience, how to position it. And without further ado, I bring you the Life360 and BuzzLead client case study. Bob here is from Life360. They sell an anti-aging wellness, health and wellness program, really helping people lower their biological age in comparison to the chronological age. And we started working with Bob and Life360 at the beginning of June. We had launched campaigns on June 3rd. Here we are, July 25th, 2023, about a month and a half later. And just wanted to take a few minutes to hear about your experience with BuzzLead, the good, the bad, overall, just like how the experience has been. And obviously we want to continue fulfilling from a client experience. And I just have a couple of questions, if you're okay with me asking, just in regards to your whole experience working with BuzzLead.
Yeah, Nick, go for it, man. It's great to chat with you again.
So the first question, really just overall on your experience, how would you rate your experience working with myself, Nick, and then Troy Aiken at BuzzLead since partnering over the past month and a half?
No, it's been a superb experience thus far, right? You guys have been fantastic. I think when I first met you, probably before we kicked off the campaigns, we have a very novel product in the marketplace with a very different value proposition. And candidly, initially when we first started, we didn't even know which market we really wanted to target. We had an idea, but we had to do a lot of trial and error, understanding which is the best customer, what is the best value proposition, which are the stickiest things that we should lead with, and really working with you guys and talking through. It's becoming a lot clearer now, right? In terms of where we go after, what we do, and how do we best reach those prospects. So now you guys have been instrumental in kind of formulating that message and really helpful in terms of fine tuning that approach. So really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Love to hear that. And in terms of, Life360, where were you all before working with BuzzLead in terms of business development? The more numbers, the better. I understand that you all were obviously a newer company. We had just launched at the same time that you all had launched your product, really. But would you mind just telling me where you were, a month and a half, 2 months ago versus where we are now?
I mean, so we started, a few months before you guys did. So we were in market by about mid-March, but really it was kind of like just personal network, friends and family, word of mouth, right? We were still building our website. So it was really kind of early days to really kind of figure out what is it that we should be selling, how selling it, all that kind of good stuff. So really prior to meeting you guys, it was all just pretty much word of mouth and personal network. Now, luckily we had a good story and we did get a lot of great traction on that channel. But it's not a scalable solution, right? So we need someone like BuzzLead to really help us scale that conversation. And that's where you guys have been instrumental.
We had a unique approach to your lead generation strategy. And what would you say in terms of like the kinds of results we've been able to produce you in terms of new clients, revenue, expected revenue, new partnerships, and how do we help you hit those numbers?
No, this is great. So, I mean, what you guys really done is you've taken us from selling B2C, right? Because we're selling people, we're selling individuals that we do in our personal network, and we transformed that conversation to a B2B conversation. So now we're exclusively selling to business partners, and therefore scaling our business in a big way. So right now we're getting from you guys, 3, 4, 5 leads a week, B2B leads, which is perfect. I think that number is going to grow now that we've scaled up our operation. I'd like to get to a stage where we're getting maybe 10, 12. And I think those customers bringing us our customers is going to be the thing that really scales our business, right? So right now we have at least 4 customers that we've signed up, 4 partners that we've signed up, and we'll probably sign up maybe 6 more in the next month or 2. So this would really be the engine that drives our growth moving forward.
Love that. And with those 4 customers that have signed, were those as a result of BuzzLead's lead generation?
100%, right? We had not done any B2B lead generation prior. It was all sort of word of mouth and personal network, which is all B2C. So you guys have been the entire B2B arm, and that's the direction of our company, right? We're going to be exclusively B2B moving forward, and that's going to be all the leads that you guys are generating.
Glad to hear that you've got 4 to 6 clients that have signed or getting ready to sign in the next week or 2. How much revenue do you expect to make on a monthly basis from those clients that you are now onboarding?
Yeah, no, good question, Nick. So I think, as you know, our products range from $2,000 a month to $6,000 a month. We have a broad range of offering in that. But we expect each of our business partners to bring in between 10 and 15 clients per month. So when we're looking at four partners, each one bringing in 15, that's going to be somewhere between 30 to 80,000 per month per client. So it could be a couple $100,000 across 4 clients every month moving forward. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Would you recommend BuzzLead to any other B2B companies out there, or
No,
even
you guys
B2C
are
partners?
you're too busy already, so I'm not going to recommend more business your way because that'll make less business for me. No, but other than that, I would absolutely recommend more business your way. You guys be fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob. And so just to dive into, what we did and the three pillars that we used with Life360, just to reiterate, we were able to get them $120,000 in monthly recurring revenue at a minimum. That's just what they anticipate, but it's likely to be a lot more than that. And in order to do this, we followed three pillars that we use for every single cold email campaign. Now, pillar number one, the target market, the data, this was probably the biggest thing that Life360 was struggling with. They were completely positioning their product wrong. They were going after consumers, relying on referrals and friends, family in order to get new business. And they didn't realize that if they wanted to become a multi-million-dollar business, they needed to go after the whales as opposed to the fish. They were going after individual small consumers that could give them a couple of $1,000s, sure, but in order for them to really hit the market hard with their product, they had to go after businesses that were in alignment with themselves in terms of the offer that they were bringing to the market. And so with that, we were able to help them discover who we were actually going to go after and how we were going to hit it hard. Now, pillar number two is minimizing the risk that customers take when partnering with a new business. And then number three, volume. People always underestimate how much volume needs to go into cold outreach. So with Life360, we were able to put these three pillars into place and really just launch a kick-ass cold email campaign that got them incredible results. Just to break these down even a little bit further, as I had mentioned, Life360 was going after individual consumers, referrals, family, friends. So with that, we figured, why not go after businesses that could actually resell our products? So we were able to help Life360 come to the conclusion that instead of doing B2C, we need to go after B2B. And in order to do that successfully, we were like, who is going to be in alignment with our product and what we're offering? And it's probably going to be in the health and wellness space, but rather than going after public gyms like Crunch or Planet Fitness, we wanted to go after businesses that already were charging their customers a lot of money and charging their customers that wanted to take care of themselves and live a longer, happier, healthier lifestyle. So for that reason, we broke our target market down into 4 sub niches. And what we came to the conclusion of, based off recent studies that we've seen within, his space with anti-aging and wellness, is that chiropractors, wellness coaches, high-end cosmetic, Botox, beauty centers, and high-end fitness clubs and spas, cryotherapy, sauna places, spas, those people were going there simply because they want to be healthier and happier. So we were like, all right, these people are already investing into their health and wellness. So why not go after the businesses that are catering services to those people? So that's the target market we decided on. Then in terms of the offer and risk reversal, the offer, you really need to make an offer so good that people feel silly saying no to. You need to spark their interest, make them curious, and then you also need to include risk reversal. And what I mean by risk reversal is you need to increase their likelihood that they're going to achieve that desired outcome. The main reason why people decide not to do business with somebody is because they are worried that they're not going to get the result that is being promised to them by the person offering that product or service. So looking at our scripts here, we made an introduction to these businesses dependent on who they were. And then our offer, we always follow the same format of I help X do Y by Z in this time frame. When I say I help X, that means the niche that we're going after. So looking at the niche, it's one of these 4 sub niches right here, these 4 different types of businesses. I help them do Y. So the Y is the benefit, which in our case was increase their bottom line by 5 to 10%. By Z, the Z is the unique mechanism. Through our Life360 anti-aging program, that is our unique mechanism. It's unique to us and what makes us different from others. And then the time frame, 12 weeks, 24 weeks. They had a couple of different programs, so it differed here. But putting that all into practice, I help chiropractors increase their bottom line by 5 to 10% through our anti-aging wellness program in just 12 weeks. Now, the risk reversal, so this is increasing the person we're reaching out to's likelihood of achieving their desired result. How we positioned it was our partnership comes at no cost or time investment to you. We simply offer our Life360 anti-aging services to your members, increasing their lifetime at both your facility and in their personal life. Call to action, get creative with this, but we had a couple of different resources that we were able to dish out. So these were 1-page PDFs, there were case studies that Life360 gave us, or simple call to actions to ask if people wanted to meet over a call to hear more about our program. Lastly, pillar number 3 was volume. As I had mentioned, cold email is a volume game and you need to be reaching out to a whole lot of people here. So in order to do so, we set up 40 individual email accounts and we were sending over 1,200 emails every single day to 4 different markets. So that ended up coming out to 8,000 different prospects we were reaching out to every single month. And that broke down to 2,000 prospects across each each of those different industries. And the end result, 24 meetings, 42 days, 4 clients signed with, as you can see from the video, 2 more that are going to be getting signed up here. The expected revenue for those 4 partners is going to be anywhere from $30,000 to $80,000 per month per partner. If you break that down even further, I was conservative with the case study that I had mentioned. That's $120,000 to $320,000 per month in 42 days from partnering with Buzzly. Now, if you want the entire script that we had used, scroll on down below. It's all in this guide here. And then if you want to generate results like these, if you're unsure who you need to target or how to position it or how to do cold email in general, and you want 8 to 12 qualified sales meetings every single month with people you actually want to work with, then go ahead and check the link below. Let's have a conversation, see if we can help you, and we can get you some outstanding results just like we did for Life 360. Thanks, guys.